small Midwestern town of Zionsville, Indiana, to the world's largest aeronautical company, this Zionsville Community High School graduate's dreams have taken flight.
I definitely loved airplanes as a small child. I was the kid that was always looking to the sky and seeing what was flying overhead, and I still am very much that kid with eyes in the sky.
A young boy who loved building things and playing with Legos found a way to turn a childhood curiosity into a career passion. For Peter Redman, the sky's the limit. Now a test flight engineer for Boeing, the leading manufacturer of commercial aircraft, Peter attributes his success to a solid foundation built during formative years in Zionsville Community Schools. He came into ZCS as an eager 5-year-old and graduated a young adult, fully prepared to continue his education at Purdue University in West Lafayette.
Since I graduated from Zionsville Community High School in 2012, I attended Purdue, studied aeronautical engineering. From there, I went down to Savannah, Georgia to work for a company called Gulfstream Aerospace that makes business jets. I worked as a flight test engineer, testing a variety of systems on the airplanes. I moved out to Seattle, Washington to work for Boeing, also as a flight test engineer, working on their instrumentation and data systems on board the test aircraft. I've always had a very strong interest in airplanes, vehicles of all kinds, cars, trains as a little kid. I dreamed to work with airplanes. I think a team of people working together to do something that was once thought to be unachievable, which is flight. I think that's the ultimate teamwork, and it's very fulfilling to be a part of.
Peter believes education is a lifelong process. As in ZCS, the message at Boeing is never stop learning. Though Peter can't name a favorite teacher in ZCS because he says every teacher played a different and important role in his development, he can recall the reactions to a paper he wrote in middle school as being pivotal and a defining moment when he knew his love of airplanes could become more.
It was lots of favorite teachers that all had important roles in my education. In 7th grade, I had a presentation about the future of aviation. And I had a teacher who was very supportive of what I was interested in, asked a lot of questions, the class asked a lot of questions, and it made me feel good that my interests were valuable and something that I should pursue throughout my career.
Soft-spoken with a calm exterior, Peter has a strong message for today's students. Make things happen. Explore and expand your learning outside of the classroom. Seek out experiences.
I was driven to seek out all the work experience that I could, dating back to a high school internship, through college, a series of internships with other companies.
One of Peter's first successes was during a high school internship at Rolls-Royce.
Peter, talk to me about that first experience you had. I recall that Mr. East and some others helped set up an internship with you at Rolls-Royce. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's exactly right. My intro to the aerospace industry was with Rolls-Royce in Indianapolis, working on some engines for military aircraft. I participated in a high school internship that involved me leaving school halfway through the day and traveling down to their factory to work. And to this day, I really credit that internship with giving me a foundation in the aerospace industry. It led on to internships in college and then my full-time career after graduation.
While his young career has taken him on a tour around the country, with the most recent stop in Seattle, Washington, he is proud to claim his Midwestern roots. He returns home to Zionsville, Indiana to visit his family several times a year.
Yeah, I definitely come from a Zionsville family. I attended Zionsville Community Schools, kindergarten through high school. I went to Pleasant View Elementary, Stonegate for 1 year, Zionsville Middle School, and then Zionsville Community High School, where I graduated in 2012. I think community plays a huge role in personal development. Even though I've lived in a variety of different cities around the country, I always introduce myself as someone from the Midwest, from Indiana, a small town Indiana, and I'm proud of that. I think everybody should be proud of where they're from.
Peter says the qualities he was encouraged to embrace throughout his time in Zionsville Community Schools that now directly align with the district's Strong in Every Way initiative have applied to life after high school, both in his work and in the life he leads outside of work.
I think the values captured in the Strong in Every Way initiative at Zionsville Community Schools are very applicable to life in college, life in the workplace, and beyond. I think it's important to maintain high quality character in everything you do. I think in general you'll find more success in life if you embody those characteristics. People will want to work with you. People will respect the work you do. And then at the end of the day, I think you can look in the mirror and know, I did things ethically. I showed compassion. I was determined to do what's right, and I feel good about that.
Now a professional engineer for the largest commercial aviation company in the world, ZCS alumnus Peter Redman is an example of where your dreams and determination can take you. From toy airplanes to open skies and a lot of hard work in between, Peter Redman has landed in a place where his dreams of a career in aeronautical engineering have truly taken flight. Zionsville Community Schools. The road through life begins here.